If you want to be successful, then you need to start by being disciplined. You can't just wait for inspiration to strike or for the perfect timing. And if you have the discipline, the results will come. But here's the thing, we all know this. We all know that discipline is important, but how many of us actually practice it? How many of us actually make it a part of our daily lives? Not many, I'm afraid. Most people don't because most people don't want to. They prefer to wait for inspiration to strike rather than just getting up and doing it. They would rather fail than try, and so they live their lives full of regrets and bitterness. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be this way. You can change your life today if you are willing to start practicing discipline. So, let's talk about the 6 things that only disciplined people know. Number 1. Talent may open the door, but discipline is what keeps it open and leads to true success. There's a saying that goes, "In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man." Now, I know that sounds a bit weird, but what it means is that if you compare yourself to others who are worse off than you are, then you will seem pretty good. And that's exactly what happens when you have talent. If you compare yourself to other people who don't have your natural ability, then you might think that you're hot stuff. But here's the thing, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people at all. You should be comparing yourself to the best version of yourself that could ever exist. And here's why. First of all, it keeps you humble. When you're talented, you're gifted, you're blessed. So, you shouldn't be arrogant or cocky. You should be grateful. Secondly, it keeps you focused. When you're talented, you already have a head start. So, you shouldn't be complacent or lazy. You should keep pushing yourself to improve. Thirdly, it keeps you motivated. When you're talented, you probably enjoy what you're doing. So, you shouldn't get bored or frustrated. You should keep learning and growing. But talent alone is not enough. As the saying goes, talent gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. You need discipline to hone your talent, to develop your skills, to achieve your goals. Without discipline, your talent will rust, your skills will atrophy, your goals will be forgotten. Your talent may have opened the door, but without discipline, you won't be able to walk through it. No. 2. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. We often think of motivation as the driving force behind our actions, and it is important. But motivation is like a wave. It comes and goes. It's high one moment and low the next. Discipline, however, is like a steady stream. It flows consistently and reliably. Motivation may get you started, but it's discipline that keeps you going. Discipline is what allows you to stick to your plan when you don't feel like it, to push through challenges and setbacks, to overcome resistance and procrastination. Discipline is what enables you to say no to distractions and temptations, to focus on what matters most, to prioritize your goals and values. Discipline is what makes the difference between success and failure, between mediocrity and excellence. No. 3. Every small habit, repeated daily, builds an unstoppable life. Habits are the building blocks of our daily lives. They make up our routines and rituals. They shape our character and define our identity. Some habits are beneficial, such as exercising regularly, eating healthily, reading books, being punctual, being organized. Other habits are detrimental, such as procrastinating, being late, gossiping, blaming others. Now, some people may argue that it's impossible to break bad habits or form good ones. They say that we're all creatures of habit and that we can't change our nature. But I disagree. I believe that we can change our habits and that we should change them because our habits either make us or break us. Our habits determine whether we live an ordinary life or an extraordinary life. Our habits decide whether we stay the same or we grow and evolve. Our habits are the key to our success or failure. Number 4. Discipline is doing what you must do, even when you don't feel like it. This quote by Roy T. Bennett is a simple yet powerful reminder that discipline is not about feeling motivated or inspired. Rather, It's about doing what needs to be done regardless of how we feel. Sometimes we feel lazy, tired, or uninspired. We don't feel like doing anything, we just want to relax and do nothing. However, that's when discipline comes into play. Discipline is the force that drives us to do what needs to be done, even when we don't feel like it. It's the voice that tells us to get up and start working on our goals, to study for that exam, to exercise for our health, to call that client, to finish that project. It's the inner strength that helps us resist temptations and distractions and stay focused on our purpose. No. 5. Success is not built in one day, it's built every day, with discipline. When we think about success, we often imagine a single moment of achievement, such as graduating from school, getting married, starting a business, winning an award. But in reality, success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a process that requires effort, persistence, and discipline. Every successful person you admire has achieved success by making small, consistent efforts day after day. They have developed habits and routines that help them stay productive and focused. They have overcome challenges and setbacks with resilience and determination. They have learned from their mistakes and adapted their strategies. The final number 6. Do what you hate now so you can do what you love later. This quote encourages us to take action towards our goals even when we don't feel like it. It reminds us that sometimes we need to do things we do and enjoy in order to pursue things we love. For example, if you want to become a musician, you may need to practice scales and chords that you find boring, but that will help you improve your skills and reach your ultimate goal of playing your favorite songs. Or, if you want to be a writer, you may need to write journal entries or blog posts that you don't feel inspired to write, but that will help you develop your writing style and build your audience. Similarly, if you want to achieve any other goal that requires effort and skill, you may need to do things you don't feel like doing, but that will help you get closer to your desired outcome. By embracing this mindset, we can overcome procrastination and laziness and stay committed to our goals even when we don't feel motivated. We can remind ourselves that doing what we hate now will enable us to do what we love later. Now, do you think you'll use these lessons in your life? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, always keep going and never give up. You're awesome, and I believe in you.